Hello, style enthusiasts. Welcome back to Natural. Whew, I am excited. I am trying to contain myself. I have a lot of information to give you today, so I am going to try to focus on just giving you the details that you need to have in order to succeed for this upcoming designer collaboration at a mass retail store. It is not clickbait. One of the designers does create the most amazing, beautiful dresses, upwards of $1,200 to $2,500. And we, my friends, have the opportunity of seizing some of the most amazing dresses for $60. Now that is really $60. The price range is $40 to $60, but nothing, absolutely nothing is above $60. Sunday, May 16th is the next designer collaboration launch at Target. On Sunday, May 16th at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the designs will be available online. We're talking about 75 dresses that are being offered from extra small all the way to 4X. It's an all-inclusive line. I'm so happy that Target decided to do this. It's long overdue. In the past, they have featured plus sizes in some of the designs, but this particular go-round, they're offering it across the board. So there's something for everyone. I think it's magnificent. I'm just happy that they did this. So there's 3 designers that are featured in this upcoming collaboration. There is Alexis, there's Rixo, and there's Christopher John Rogers. Alexis is someone who looks at her travels for inspiration, and her designs are pretty feminine, sophisticated, very timeless, and I would say that a lot of her dresses are ready to go for a vacation. If you wanted to get some capsule looks for an upcoming vacation, Alexis definitely has you covered. The next designer is Rixo. Rixo is comprised of 2 designers. They are best friends, and they really look at some vintage and art and design for inspiration to their designs. So you will find a lot of boho chic and a lot of timeless pieces from the 40s and 60s and even 50s. They really look at those vintage aesthetics and they bring them to the modern day. So if you're into boho chic and you want something that's a little bit ethereal, I would definitely say Rixo has something for you. And now we have Christopher John Rogers, who is just amazing. I'm giving it away. I said I wouldn't, but I couldn't contain myself. So more on Christopher John Rogers. He just won the 2020 CFDA American Emerging Designer Award. Now, that award is the equivalent of an Oscar for an actor. His peers recognized him, and the industry is in complete awe with his fashion designs. Christopher John Rogers was actually the individual who dressed our Vice President, Kamala Harris, this year at the inauguration. He's also dressed the likes of former First Lady Michelle Obama. He's dressed Tracee Ellis Ross, Lady Gaga, Zendaya, and my heart, Beyonce. He's literally dressed the best of the best. The very first thing for you to do is to go to Target.com and on the search box, type designer dress collection. And we're going to get started. So once you get to designer dress collection, scroll down, you will see Christopher John Rogers, Alexis, and Rixo designs featured. If you want to look at the campaigns, there's commercials for this. It's just quite gorgeous and the visuals are beautiful, so I do recommend checking out the videos that are provided for some of the dresses. The next thing you will see is arriving May 16th. Again, that's the date that it launches, and you will see above a new limited edition dress collection. What that means, code term for first come, first serve. So do not be fooled. These collections literally sell out the day that they launch. So at the end of the video, I'm going to show you some strategy tips that I'm planning to utilize to secure some of the items online, but I too am going to show up at my local Target in hopes of securing some goodies. So keep that in mind. The only way to really get the items after the launch date is if you're lucky enough to be in the store when someone's returning a goodie, and if you can secure it, because they don't necessarily put it back on the floor right away. So something to keep in mind. Now you scroll down a little bit further and you will see Meet the Designers. Again, I do suggest that you log on when you have a chance onto target.com and you get to meet a little bit of the designer's bio and their history. I think once you get a sense of their design aesthetic, it would really help you identify which designs you think you will gravitate towards. I think it's also fun because as you explore the collection, you can see if you had it right. You know, if you thought that your design aesthetic was Christopher John Rogers and you started to click some dresses without knowing who the designer was and ended up having 8 of them by him, then you know that there was something about the design aesthetic that you nailed right away from the description in the bio. Now moving right along, you scroll down a little bit further, you will see my favorites and FAQs. Please check out the FAQs at your leisure. That's where you will find details as to are there limited quantities being offered for certain items, if at all. There's also questions around, will this be offered at my local Target? So there's a lot of questions that people are asking in preparation for this upcoming collaboration. There's the place to go so that you can get acquainted with what those answers are. I would also check it closer to the date as they do update it regularly. Now, without further ado, let's get to the dresses. So there's 75 results, 75 dresses, and you will notice which are the designs I absolutely have my eyes on because I hearted the design. So let's get started. I love this mixed checkerboard puff sleeve shirt dress by Christopher John Rogers. Just look at how exquisite she is. Number one, none of the dresses are more than $60. So this is a $60 dress. The sizing goes from 0 to size 16. As I mentioned, it's also offered in plus size. And for plus size, the sizes range 16W, 18W to 28W, 30W. I just want to feature her a little bit so that you can see the design dress, how flattering it is. It just skims her body. Nothing is skin tight. I love the blouson puff sleeve. There's also a video which I suggest you look at your leisure so that you can get a sense of how the dress moves in the body. I love the fact that they also have the size that the model is wearing and the height. It gives you a gauge as to where you fall on that spectrum. Now, looking at the dress a little bit closer, I love that it's a shirt dress. I love that there's this juxtaposition, this checkerboard print, and then on one side, it has the plaid with the black background and the white, and then he plays with it on the sleeve and he flips it. It's now white with black. Love that. I want to show you a little bit of the back. So let's go. That's the picture. I love the fact that there's like a little bit of a tease. There's a sneak peek of the back, but it's done very tastefully. It's like back cleavage. So I absolutely love that. And I love that you can tie a knot or a bow on the back. So this is one of the dresses that I need to have. I'm going to go back towards the front for time's sake. Love, love, love this dress. Christopher John Rogers, love him. I just think he nailed it. Very timeless dress, midi length. And let's go in a little bit more. I forgot to mention, go to show more if you want to know exactly what material the dress is comprised of. I personally love the cotton dresses. I think it does better over time, and I'm not a fan of the polyester nylon. However, there are some pieces that made the cut because they were done very well and they used some recycled polyester, so sustainability was a theme there. And you know what? My preference is cotton, but hey, I will buy 1 or 2 dresses if they're done right in polyester. But I think you need to really go more into the details about the dress and the items because it gives you information that you can use, such as what the sizing is and the height, as well as some specifications down here. Now, moving on, I'm going to go a little bit faster because that took me about 5 minutes. So these dresses, this one's by Alexis, this one's by Rixo. I actually happen to love this Rixo design. I just don't love the sleeve. That is not my thing, so I didn't heart it. However, it is quite lovely. I do love the print. I love the ruffles in the front. I just don't like the way that the banding in the arms are. I wish it was open. However, I do love the way that they have the girl in the video wearing it with sneakers. Love that. So they win there for me. Moving right along, I didn't heart anything here. However, it's not because I don't like them. It's because I either have something like this or I just can't get everything in the collection. So this particular floral embroidered dress, I would say if you don't have a white caftan type of dress like this, then this is a good piece to get, because what I love is that it has this belted rope where you can literally take the dress from beach to dinner. And all you really need to do is take a shower at the beach. You don't have to go back to the room and get all dolled up. This is a really good transition piece where if you just want to rinse off and go straight to dinner, you can. The detail of this dress is exquisite. It has like a butterscotch embroidered flower. Look at the detail there, and you'll see the belt. What I love is that there appears to be like a seamed waist, and the waist seems to be at the true waist, which is great because it's not too high, not too low. And the only trick is you have to put the belted rope belt on top of that seam so it doesn't look awkward. But I love that you can take this belt and wear it with other dresses. So very multifunctional. And again, it gives you information. It's a size small. The model is 5'7", so you can gauge where you fall in this spectrum. Now I want to go back and I want to move on to some other dresses. Here, again, I don't do a lot of the minis. It's not something that I gravitate towards. However, if it's your thing, please look at Rixo and look at Alexis and the designs that Christopher John Rogers did. It's just not my thing, which is why they're not hearted. I do love color. I do love bold patterns, which is why here's another Christopher John Rogers dress that I think is exquisite. I just love the colors. I love the length. I love the sleeves. And the model is wearing a size 4. She's 5'10". This particular one does not have a video option. Now, this third row here, I love this tie strap baby doll dress. Now, let me explain what it is that I love about this. This is a playful dress. I love the green color. I love that it has the high-low where the front is a little bit higher than the back, and it has pockets. Now this dress would be the centerpiece for me. I would wear it with some sneakers or a flat, pretty much a sneaker, and I would probably wear my hair in a messy bun because I want the dress to be the focal point. So those are my 2 cents. I love this. Yes, it's oversized and it's probably going to add a little bit of size, but I don't care because it's very street style and very comfy. And as long as, you know, you have a nice little tan and you feel good, it's all good. I don't care about adding the pounds. I just love the vibrancy of this dress. I love the details. I love, love, love. I want to also show this dress in the plus size option. I think they rocked it. Number one, look at how she's wearing it. She's wearing a strappy shoe, which is like a kitten heel, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Look at that. And it's so flattering because you can tell that up here it has like this elastic back. And what that does is it doesn't create the kind of, how do I say this? The bra, oops, that was the doorbell, sorry about that. It doesn't create the bra bulge that we all hate. And it's just clean, and I love that they did that because it just skims her body. Look how gracious and beautiful she looks. I love the pockets, and I love the oversized ties. That was done on purpose. It's by design. I love it. And if you want to play with this and you want to add a brooch, you can. So think outside the box and play with the colors and dimensions and have fun. Now, moving right along, I do happen to love this Alexis dress. However, I don't do the skinny straps, not my cup of tea. Beautiful dress. I do like it. It just didn't make the cut for me. Now on this row, there is this beautiful ruffle dress. It didn't make the cut for me because I'm not a mini girl. I was in my 20s and 30s. In my 40s, I just wish that my legs had a little bit more muscle mass to them, and then I would probably wear it. I just love the aesthetic of a little more size in my legs, which is why I go for more midi dresses. Now, I love the color palette of this. I do like the ruffles. However, the dress is in polyester. Not that it is a complete no-no for me. It's just not my thing to, if I'm not going to like the length and I don't really like the materials, then that's a no-no for me. Look down here for any specifics. I also wanted to share this particular dress. Hold on one second. Don't know why it didn't come up, so not sure. But it's supposed to be featured also in the plus size. Now, moving right along, there's this dot tulip sleeve embroidered shirt dress. I love, love, love the fact that it's blue embroidered. I love the tulip cap sleeve. I love that it is, it's just well done. I love the belt. I love the cotton. I just am not a fan of the mini, so I did not heart it, but it's a lovely dress. I definitely would buy it if it was longer. This is a pretty print, but again, those straps do not work for me, so it didn't make the cut. And for sake of time, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. So here's another one that I hearted. Christopher John Rogers is just doing his thing. I love this dress. Now, this is another theme that he's done. You saw it with the black and white dress where he does this juxtaposition. There he did it with patterns. Here he's doing it with color. So on one side, there's this light pink, and on the other side, it's like a bold fuchsia pink. I love the belt. I love the oversized sleeves. I love the midi length. For me, it's a winner. Look at that. And I just would not wear it with the heel. Think sneakers, think sandals, think strappy, up the leg, tie sandals, play with it all. If you're going to wear this out, you don't even have to wear the heel or kitten heel. It can just be a bejeweled shoe. It can be a bejeweled sneaker. So think about that. That's how I'm gonna wear it. Okay, so moving right along, we're gonna go back. And on the dress, I do want to highlight the details. It tells you, again, the size that the model is wearing, the height, and when you are in doubt, click here for the material, cotton. And this one's a maxi dress, so it's a little bit longer than the midi. The midi normally hits about the calf, and the maxi is closer to the ankle. Okay, so again, all of the dresses are lovely. Log in and check them out. Now here is my favorite dress from the collection. She's just marvelous. I swoon. Okay, so this dress is just spectacular. I love the colors. I love the puff sleeve. I love the way that it's a shirt dress, but it's long and it has this belt that kind of comes attached. It appears to come attached with the dress and just cinches, and it's wide and it gets smaller as it gets to the middle. I completely love this. This is my number one dress on this particular collaboration. Just look at the details. I love this. Now I want to address sizing. It says that the model is 5'9" and she's wearing a size 4. Now from experience on these types of collaboration designer dresses, I find that I size down. Now my normal size is a 4'6". If I need to wear a dress that has buttons, I probably would get it in a 4. But if it's not something that has buttons, that just kind of like falls on the body, I'm probably gonna go for a size 2. And the reason I do that is because I don't want it to add volume unnecessarily. But when it comes to buttons, I don't want it to pull. So I will always size up when in doubt. Now, if they don't have your size, I would always recommend size up even higher. A 6, an 8 will do. The only thing is you will need to take it in, but it's always easier to take it to someone that can take it in and make it bespoke for yourself, like literally custom for you, for your body dimensions. Okay, moving right along. Now that's my favorite dress. I'm hoping to get that. I don't know why the heart isn't there. Maybe as I arrowed back, they all disappeared. Yep, they did, because this one was hearted. Now this is another Christopher John Rogers dress. I just love this. Again, he plays with the juxtaposition. There's the cantaloupe, melon, peach on one side, which can give you a little bit of vibes of yellow, depending how you look at it. And the other side is more of a orange sorbet. Love this dress, love the pockets, I love the collar, I love the length, and it's cotton. And I didn't check, but I'm almost positive that it is. I can just tell from the picture. Yes, it is. It's a cotton, it's a maxi, and I want to also show it on the plus size model. Look at this. She's wearing a 1X, she's 5'8", and just look at the detail. I love that they actually decided to put her hair back, and I love that they're using a pop of red. I live. This collection is really something else. I just love the details. I love the back. Just look at that. Look at the detail. And all of the dresses are skimming the body, so they're complementing the curves. Nothing's tight. Nothing is kind of screaming at you, other than the colors and some of the sleeves. But that's what you want to scream. Those are the portions that you do want to scream in your outfits. Okay, for time's sake, we have 2 more pages and we're into 16 minutes. So I'm going to move a little bit faster. Hey, that was page 1. We have 3 more pages. So page 2 is, okay, it starts here with this Rixo Target dress. I did have this hearted. I do love the color palette. It is polyester, but I think the design is beautiful, and I'm thinking about getting that one. I also had this floral puff sleeve high-low dress, again by Christopher John Rogers, hearted. I want to play, so I know it may be much for a lot of you or not, but I just love that you can take this dress, you can remove the belt, you can wear it oversized, wear some grandpa clunky Birkenstock type of sandal, and just go. And I love it because your hair can be messy. It looks effortless, but you really put a lot of thought into this. So I love that, and I love the colors. Now the sizing, as you'll notice, is different. Some dresses have numbers, others have letters. So this one goes from extra, extra small to extra large. And in the plus size, it goes from, not sure what just happened. Here it is. It goes from 1X to 4X. Again, love the way they did this. Look how beautiful. Oh, I love it. If you notice, the belt is, again, skimming her waist. There's nothing tight. There's nothing that is breaking her dimensions in the wrong spot. I love that. Love the pockets. And I also love that they have her hair back, so it doesn't really compete with all of the floral prints that's going on with the dress. Love this. So let's move back and see if it leaves me where I was. Okay, so this dress here I have to highlight because it is another Christopher John Rogers. This is not good. I did tell myself that I was going to share other designers, but I'm really not doing a good job at that. So I love this dress. I love the gingham. Classic, timeless. Every girl needs to have a gingham dress in her closet. What I love about this is the straps are wider, which helps, because a lot of the times when they're too thin, it's not a flattering look if you're wearing a bra for a more bustier frame like myself, which has the tendency of having thicker bra straps. So for me, this is key. I think it is exquisitely done. Again, it's the feature of the belt, buckle, and it looks like it's large around the ends right here. And then as it gets closer to the middle, it cinches. Love, love. I love this dress. I love the details. I love the length. I love that it's cotton. I'm not sure if it has pockets, so I guess I'm gonna have to wait till it launches and find out. Okay, let's keep it moving. Now on this row, I didn't heart any of them. I do like this floral off the shoulder Rixo dress. I just have a lot of dresses like this, which is the only reason why I didn't heart this. I also like more brighter colors, so those two things for me didn't make the cut. Beautiful dress, I would definitely get it. It's just not something that I need. This Christopher John Rogers dress, the floral pleated, I love the colors, but not my favorite dress. If I did get something like this, I would cinch at the waist. It's a little bit more dressier, and It's also polyester if I'm not mistaken. Let's check this out, but I can just tell from the picture that it's not cotton. Yes, it's 100% polyester. Again, look at the fit and style to gauge where you fall in the spectrum for sizing. Now let's keep this moving. I get a little too excited. It's just, I just can't wait. This dress here is, yes, another Christopher John Rogers. I love this dress. And what I love are the colors. I love how he plays with the dimensions. This is a maxi dress, but look at the oversized cuff down here. Stunning. And it still has the puff blouson sleeve. Love. I'm not sure if it has pockets. Oh my God, my dreams were answered. It does have pockets. I get so excited. Love. Again, similarly to the other designs, do not just limit yourself to a heel or kitten heel or a mule. Play with the footwear. For me, comfort is everything. So I will probably wear this with either a sneaker, could be white for a clean look to allow the dress to be the centerpiece, or some grandpa looking Birkenstocks. That's the streetwear that I kind of am into. And I love a good clunky shoe. Oh, love. I love this. Moving right along. We're going into 21 minutes, friends. Okay, so I didn't heart any other dresses here. I do like this floral ruffle strap by Rixo. Again, just not my thing. I also like this particular polka dot mock neck. Not a fan of those sleeves, but beautiful dress, just not my thing. This is another Christopher John Rogers. Just didn't make the cut for me because I can't get the entire collection, y'all. Okay. I love this floral puff sleeve dress by guess who? Yes, Christopher John Rogers. I love this. It just reminds me of, I don't know why I'm getting like I'm in Columbia vibes. I love it. I love the colors. I love the sleeve. It's just stunning, guys. And I love, look at the video. I love that you can get a sense of where it hits. You can get a sense of how you can move on the dress. I love that they styled it with this little kitten heel one strap. Love. For time's sake, I will not play the video, but I think you should. And I just love the dress. I'm sorry, but I just think this particular dress is giving me, look at the vibes of this dress. I just can't get over it. It's so beautifully done. Okay, moving on. I just get a little caught up with the colors and the styles. Thank you for your patience. So the next row has, let's see, Alexis, Rixo, and Alexis. I actually love all, actually I like these two, not a fan of this short one, not my thing. I would wear this striped tulip sleeve pink number. Again, it's not my length, not into minis so much. And I don't need something like this. This Rixo floral open back is actually beautiful. I just don't think I can get every single dress in the collection, but it's beautiful. I love the vintage print. I love the peephole in the back. Well done. This one is another puff sleeve by Christopher John Rogers. I do love the dress. I don't think I'm going to get it because I do have other things in my closet that are similar, but this is the it color for the season. So if you don't have something in this hue, definitely get this dress. I love the seam. Oh, I have to show it in the plus size. Look at that. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? It's flattering her curves. It is not cutting her anywhere where it's not flattering. And it has pockets. Okay, I think I'm going to put this on my list. I didn't realize it had pockets. I swear he made this collection for me. He had me in mind. I'd like to believe so because literally I want to move this a little bit faster than I have been. So I'm going to go a little bit faster through these looks. Again, please go on Target.com during your downtime and look at all the different dresses. Start hearting the ones that tickle your fancies, that best suit your personal style. Here are some additional dresses, not hearted because these are not my style. Now we're going to page 3. Now I love this green puff sleeve high-low. Guess who designed it? Yes, Christopher John Rogers. I swear I am pretty much getting everything from his collection. Now I love the color. This is like the color of the year. It is something that I can't wait to wear. Again, I would wear it with some sneakers or some flats, and I would play around and either wear it with the belt that does come with the dress, but more likely than not, I would either wear it with a personal belt, maybe a little jeweled, or even something that has a corset feel and just kind of elevate the look a little bit. Very kind of runway look. I love that about this dress. And I would play with different shoes. You can also wear sandals and kitten heels and flats or sneakers. Just play with it all. It's just a matter of personal taste. I do love the cap sleeve here. Again, all of the dresses are offered in plus size. And the next dress here, these dresses are not my style. They're mini, but beautiful dresses. Go in and start to heart the items that tickle your fancy. Now these I love. I'm not sure why the hearts fell off, but let's put them back. Now the reason I love these are because they're the classic shirt dresses. Now the first one is made by Alexis, the second one is Christopher John Rogers, and the third is Alexis. I love this. Very, very classic. I'll probably end up getting only this red and blue one from Alexis, from her designs, because they're very similar, and I do have a lot of blue, but I just love the dress, and it's easy and it's so timeless. I love the design. And I wanted to highlight, yes, Christopher John Rogers dress, because I love this dress. It is playful. It is a rainbow print. It has two big pockets out in the front. I love that it also has a cuff sleeve. And if I'm not mistaken, friends, it is cotton. Let's see if it is. Remember to go to the show more to get the details. Yes, it is cotton, and it is a midi dress, so it checks both boxes. I also wanted to show this in the plus size. Just look at that. It's divine. Once again, it is skimming her curves. It is not choking any of her curves. So I love this. Love, love. I'm just happy because there's so many dresses to choose from, and there's something for everyone. Now moving right along for sake of time, there are beautiful dresses. Again, if the black and white checkerboard from Christopher John Rogers was a bit too much, this one's another dress that you can choose from. It's made by Alexis. It's beautiful. I wouldn't do both. I would personally go for the Christopher John Rogers. It's just a little bit more special, and it's more my taste. This print here, I do love. I think Alexis did a remarkable job with this print, and I'm not sure where the dress went. So we are going to X out. But I love that print dress. Again, it is polyester, so I'm not 100% sure if I will get that dress. The items here, I actually chose the Rixo dress that had the similar print, and it also had another daisy print in the sleeves, if you remember earlier. I think it was page 1. I like that one. It's a little bit more special. This one is a nice 3/4 length ruffled dress with a tie belt. It's very chic, very timeless shape. Again, doesn't go out of style. I just don't need both. And these are not my type of dresses. As I mentioned, I don't do the spaghetti strap. There really isn't any support for the girls, so not my cup of tea. And wow, here, I think this is a cute floral puff sleeve dress by Rixo. Not my style, but very, very cute. Again, it has, I just wish that it didn't have those elastic bands here. I would have done it a little bit differently, but hey, not everything is going to be perfect or made for me. Not that any of these were made for me, but I'd like to think so. So this floral puff sleeve dress by Christopher John Rogers. This is a similar design as the lime. If I had to pick, I'd probably go with the black and white one. I just think it's a little bit more timeless. You can also play around with it because I love that they actually wore this with the high heel single strap and the hair back. It seems to have been a theme for this collection, which was the right way to go, because when you have dresses that have all those prints, you really want to give the dress the room to shine. You don't want to compete with it. And when you have a slick hair or a big bun, it doesn't compete. It really allows the design to be the center of stage. Okay, so now I think we're almost done. So now this is another dress by Christopher John Rogers. I do like this. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this. I love how playful it is. I may just get this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to love the polyester, which is why I'm kind of on the fence. I want to show it in the plus size. Look how stunning. Again, very flattering. I love how he just knows to enhance and to focus on the curves by skimming them. There's nothing here that is too tight. He doesn't add unnecessary pounds and volume to the dress. Love, love. Okay, so I think we're coming to an end, guys. So the other dresses here, I do love these floral puff sleeve dresses by Rixo, and I do really like this last one, the sleeveless ruffle dress. I don't need anything like this, which is why I didn't heart them, but I do love them. So if you don't have anything like these 3 dresses, a must. I just, like I said, have some things like that. These 2 are minis, not my thing. This one, I have a lot that looks a little like this. It's a boho chic with lace, so I don't need this. If you don't have something like that, this is a nice dress because she played a little bit with the peekaboo sides. I like that detail. She also added some kind of tulle sleeve polka dot that is in contrast to the lacing of the dress. So I do like that. And let's scroll back down. Let's see, I think I can't even believe this video is so long. We're up to the last page, friends. Okay, and on page 4, there's only 3. So here we go. Out of these, none of these are my style. They are pretty. Again, not my style. I don't like that high-low handkerchief at the bottom. It's just not for me. I do love this print. It is another Christopher John Rogers. I initially didn't think I was going to like it because I thought the back was going to be too open, so no support for the girls, but it does have some support. I do love the print. I do love that the back tie does look like a big Christmas gift. I love that. I just don't know if the scoop neck, high scoop neck, is going to be flattering for the girls. So unless I get the right bra to go with this, then I will not get this. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to hit. This is probably the first one that I see that I'm concerned about where it's going to hit, but it looks like it is the true waist, and I'm not. Hold on one second, I just want to see. Actually, it's a good one because I love that he did the waist is actually wider, so you can actually add a belt if you want, and don't think that you have to take up the entire space. You can add a little one right in the middle, leave it as is. I actually love that. And of course, I love the pockets. And now, this is a very long video. I hope you found it useful, but I did want to give you the tips that I wanted to share for you to secure the items online. Now think about it. At 3 a.m., pretty much everyone's going to log on to get their goodies. So the way that you do this is start to plan ahead. Go on, heart the items that you love, then have a strategy. My strategy is have 2 to 3 items max in the cart and check out. Now I know that that can be a little bit much for most because that will mean you have 5 different orders if you have 3 items in each and you have a total of 15 items. But that's really the only way that you're going to secure your goodies. If you think that all your goodies are going to be in the cart by the time you're done, I am here to tell you that that rarely happens. Also, just because you have a confirmation on an order does not mean you're guaranteed to receive the items, which is why I am also going to go to Target the day of. And I will purchase the items that I still booked online that morning just in case they never ship out and don't make it to me. That has happened to me in the past because it is a first come, first serve, and sometimes they have no idea if the quantities will really fulfill the orders. So I hope you found this useful. I really hope that you will enjoy this collection. I cannot wait. I will be vlogging live the day of. I'm going to actually put some on Instagram, and then I'm going to record so I can do another video recap of what were the goodies that I obtained. Please sound off below. Let me know your thoughts. If there's something that you want me to focus on for this collection, we still have another week. Please let me know. I will do some research and address your concerns. So everyone, thanks again for tuning in. Until next time, toodles.